My name is Michelle Wynn Bradley, also known as I am Chubby Bunny on the internet, and I'm here today to talk to you all about the brand new Sailor Moon wedding dresses made by Japanese brand Maria Rosa. You also might remember in the year 2014 that I also had a Sailor Moon wedding. It was pretty good if I do say so myself. I also made my own wedding dress. Something that I really don't recommend for anyone for any reason because it is the most stressful thing you will ever do in your entire life. I incorporated a lot of Sailor Moon stuff in the embroidery, especially on the back, but I did not make a cosplay gown for a reason, and we're gonna see why. Okay, so let's dig on in to these new Sailor Moon wedding dresses. Okay, so here we have the first Sailor Moon dress. This is the Princess Serenity dress called SLM001 Off-White. It is clearly designed off of her Princess Serenity dress. It's very nice. Ooh, look at some of those details on the chest there. They have all the beading, which cosplayers for many years have suffered trying to recreate. It has a very beautiful train. It's okay. Like, I think this is a nice, simple Empire waisted wedding dress, if that is your thing. I think we need more details on this ding-dang, but it's hard to see over here. I appreciate they put the model in a silver wig instead of a blonde one, because she's the princess and she usually has silver hair when she's the princess. Very nice Usagi look here. Okay, so this dress, I think it's pretty accurate. It doesn't look exactly like the Gucci dress, because come on, we're all thinking about the Gucci dress. I wonder how much it costs. No prices on here. Mysterious. Okay, on to the next one. This is the Sailor Moon model, SLM006 Off-White. So this dress is based off her Sailor Fuku. It has this sort of sailor collar situation that I believe is replicated in the back. There you go. So it's got that kind of sailor collar going on. But what I just realized about this dress is that the collar comes off and it's actually really cute. I really like that sharp neckline on the top, and the embroidery looks amazing on this. There's little, oh, let's see, are there any more detail shots of the damn dress? Come on, internet. I guess you can kind of see better here, but she has little moons and stars. I think she has all of the Sailor Senshi symbols kind of embroidered into her dress. That's really cute. That is totally something that I would wear. I wanted a ball gown dress for my wedding too, so that's why I did that bell shape, but I also wanted color, so I did add the peach color into it. Not traditional wedding stuff, but it wasn't my wedding. I did not care. But I think if I went for an all-white gown, this would be totally in my alley. Again, without the collar is kind of weird, but it is nice that it just like comes off. Very nice. Okay, so that's the Sailor Moon model dress in off-white. Which brings us to this one. I always say, hey everyone, you don't have to put cosplay in your wedding. If you're theming it off of a property, you can just use inspired by notions. Obviously the nice things first. There are really nice embroidery pieces and appliques on it. You can see there's sequining all in the collar, on the bodice, and there's this really cute in the waistline. I had that classic Sailor Moon V like waistband going down. Very nice, cute. It looks like her Sailor Fuku. However, take a look at this whole dress. What the fuck is it trying to do? It just screams a little red, white, and blue. I know that is Sailor Moon's color scheme, but this looks like cosplay to me. It doesn't look like a wedding dress. I think there's a fine line. This goes way the hell on the other side of that line. They just took her Sailor Fuku, made it sparkly, and like made the dress longer. They didn't really make it into a wedding gown, in my opinion. Some people might like it, but I don't. It doesn't read as wedding-y to me. This looks like a cosplay dress or a bridesmaid's dress, maybe. The bodice area is beautiful, and I would take that and wear a short skirt and make like the most kick-ass Sailor Moon cosplay and wear that shit out to conventions, but otherwise, not doing it for me. This is my least favorite of the collection, I think. I don't know, we gotta get into some of the nitty-gritty of the other one. Okay, that is the Sailor Moon model blue. Let's move on. Okay, next we have the Sailor 5 Senshi and Sailor Chibi Moon Imeji dress. What it's trying to say is that this was done in the image of the Sailor Senshi, the inner scouts, as well as Chibi Usa, which is why there's pink in it, I guess. Is why they're trying to justify that. Okay guys, what's going on here? Okay, a couple of things. The skirt looks like a shiny sateen situation. Is multicolored. I guess that's nice. The bodice is weird. I think it's too simple. It has like multicolored sort of bedazzling going on there, and I know that's supposed to represent all of the Sailor Senshi colors. This does not read like a wedding dress to me. In Japan, when people get married, they often have multiple dresses for the whole day, so they don't just wear like one white gown. They'll wear whatever their main gown is. They'll have like a red gown for dinner. After intermission, they'll change into another gown. So this is, you know, obviously made for a Japanese style wedding or their bridesmaids, but this looks like a prom dress to me. I think this is a really cute prom dress. I love that big bow on the butt. I'm a big fan of big bows. Give me all them big bows. In the description here, it says that there are all the colors of the Senshi and also that they have embroidery on it that has the sailor symbols. So sort of like the white dress we looked at earlier. If you look really hard in this picture below, you can kind of see. Actually, I can't tell if it's embroidery or if it's like an applique or just like some bedazzling happening. So it's subtle. You have to kind of stare at the dress to get to the sailor symbols. It's cute. It's a cute prom dress. But I think my favorite dress so far still is the Sailor Moon off-white dress. Okay, and then going down from there. Let's keep going. We have the 4 outer Senshi imeji dresses. We have Sailor Neptune, which is sort of the light green, seafoam green. We have Sailor Uranus, which is represented by the blue. And we have Sailor Pluto, represented by the purple. The ombre is very nice. I have never been a fan of a ton of flower embroidery, so it's a little off-putting to me. I feel like it's really dark at the bottom of this dress, huh? There's something about it. Okay, let's take a look. We have sort of a generic mass-produced lace on top. I feel like I've seen that pattern before somewhere. So it's not super special. It doesn't scream Sailor Moon to me. I don't know, there's something that's really heavy looking about this dress. It doesn't scream romance, and it doesn't scream wedding, and it doesn't scream Sailor Moon, the outer Senshi at all to me, and they're some of my faves, so like this is not really doing it for me either. It's not as bad as like the straight up cosplay dress, but this to me just looks like a dress that has ombre in the bottom and has nothing to do with Sailor Moon. So, whoops. Oh my god, this is so cute! Okay, this dress is Luna, parentheses, Kaguya-sama love version, image dress. So there's a special episode, a special manga chapter also, where Luna, the cat, turns into a human because she has fallen in love with a human and like wants to express her love. And it's only for a moment, and it sort of parallels the Kaguya-sama fairy tale. If you're not familiar with it, the Kaguya-sama's fairy tale is about the moon princess. Look it up, it's great. That's a different video. This dress is a pretty faithful recreation. I'll put the other one up here. Yellow and purple is kind of a weird combination for anything. Again, it's not really wedding-y, but this is Japan. They have wedding dresses for like every occasion. I love the asymmetric hem on the tulle, on the upper layers. The yellow is very structured and thick, and I think it really makes the asymmetric hem pop out a ton. The little puffballs on her chest are very cute. I really love this dress. I think in a different colorway, this is definitely a wedding dress. Guys, the bodice on this thing, holy crap, look at this close-up picture. It's very good. It's very structured. It reminds me of almost like a Vivienne Westwood dress, I guess, in all the asymmetry and in how they did the really structured bodice. I totally stand this yellow dress. It is one of my favorites. This is really great. I was not expecting to see this in the collection, so good job, Maria Rosa. Okay, next we have Usagi's actual wedding dress from the manga. How cute is this? So in the manga, she does have a small wedding scene at the very end after everything's over. I think they did the details here really nicely. There are fabric roses everywhere. It is sort of like an off-white color. Eggshell? I don't know. What are all the white colors? Eggshell, white, off-white, some other white. It has a really beautiful like long train in the back. It's very frothy looking in the skirt, which I really enjoy. It looks like it has a lot of really nice movement when she moves around. I wish there was a video of this. I'm not hating it. I think it's really cute, but it does have a very strong 90s aesthetic of dresses, or I would even say like late 80s, because it's so frou-frou and the puppy sleeves and everything. I guess the dress is actually quite plain. The front is it looks like it's a matte satin. All the action's happening in the roses on the chest and in the kind of frou-frou veil situation we have going on. With the gloves, it's very 90s to me. It's very good. It's very cute. I wouldn't wear it for any reason, but it is super romantic, and it looks exactly like Usagi's dress, so it's still pretty good. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride called Looking at Sailor Moon Wedding Dresses. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I had a lot of feelings about it, so glad I had some time to make the video. Let me know in the comments what ranking you would give these dresses. Which one's your favorite? Am I crazy? I don't know. And if you're having a Sailor Moon wedding coming up in the future, check out my blog post. I will put the link in the description below. You can check it out. I have very detailed photos of my whole wedding day. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be filling this channel with way more videos about anime stuff, manga stuff, my feelings, I don't know, food. Just look at my playlist. I got a lot going on down there. Thanks so much for watching. I have been your host for the day, Michelle Chubby Bunny, and I will see you next time there is a Sailor Moon wedding.